Hello and welcome to Timeless Taught, your go-to channel for wisdom, practical advice, and inspiration to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. Today, we're tackling a topic that resonates deeply with many of you, feeling ignored or disrespected by your adult children. As elders, you've dedicated years to raising your children, sacrificing time, energy, and love. So when they dismiss your advice, brush you off, or show a lack of respect, it can hurt, sometimes deeply. If you've ever felt this way and wondered how to handle these situations without losing your calm or straining your relationship, you're not alone. And this video is for you. In this 15-minute journey, we'll share a powerful 6-step method to help you address disrespect, regain serenity, and strengthen your bond with your adult children. These steps aren't about quick fixes or forcing change. They're practical, heartfelt strategies rooted in understanding and communication that you can start using today. We'll also share additional tips to foster a more harmonious family dynamic and help you feel valued in your relationships. Whether you're dealing with occasional dismissiveness or ongoing challenges, these tools will empower you to respond with wisdom and love. Before we dive in, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Timeless Taught for more content designed to support you in your personal growth and family relationships. If you're on Telegram, join our Timeless Taught community for exclusive updates, tips, and resources to enrich your life. Now let's get started with the 6 steps to handle disrespect from your adult children with confidence and care. Step 1. Master your emotions. The first step is to take control of your emotional reactions. When your adult child ignores your input or speaks in a way that feels disrespectful, it's natural to feel hurt, frustrated, or even angry. These emotions are valid. You've invested so much in your children, and being dismissed can sting. But reacting impulsively often escalates the situation rather than resolving it. Instead, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that staying calm is your greatest asset. Picture this. You're sharing advice about a family decision, and your daughter snaps, "I don't need your opinion, Mom." Your instinct might be to argue or lecture, but that could push her further away. By staying calm, you demonstrate strength and self-control, which can prompt your children to reflect on their behavior. Try simple techniques like counting to 10, sipping some water, or stepping away briefly to collect your thoughts. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about managing them constructively so you can respond thoughtfully. Staying calm also sets a powerful example. Your children, even as adults, notice how you handle challenges. When they see you remain composed, they're more likely to mirror that maturity in their interactions with you. Plus, keeping your emotions in check allows you to think clearly and avoid saying something you might regret, preserving the relationship for the long term. Step 2. Seek to understand. Once you've calmed your emotions, shift your focus to understanding what's behind your child's behavior. Disrespect or dismissiveness often stems from deeper issues, stress, personal struggles, or feelings of being overwhelmed, that they may not express directly. Instead of responding with criticism or asserting authority, ask yourself, what's really going on here? Could they be dealing with pressures at work, challenges in their own family, or even feelings of inadequacy? Empathy is a game changer. For example, if your son seems distant or brushes you off during a visit, consider what he might be facing. Maybe he's juggling a demanding job or feeling stretched thin as a parent. Instead of confronting him head-on, try a gentle approach. "I've noticed you seem a bit preoccupied lately. Is everything okay?" This opens the door to a real conversation without putting him on the defensive. Showing empathy doesn't mean excusing disrespect. It means building a bridge to better communication. When your children feel heard and understood, they're more likely to open up and share what's really on their mind. This understanding helps you address the root cause of their behavior rather than just reacting to the surface-level disrespect. Step 3. Set clear boundaries with kindness. While empathy is essential, it's equally important to set clear boundaries. Calmly communicate what behaviors are acceptable and which ones cross the line. For instance, you might say, "I'm happy to talk about this, but I need us to keep the conversation respectful." Be firm but kind, avoiding harsh or threatening tones. Make it clear that there are consequences for crossing boundaries, such as stepping back from the conversation or limiting contact temporarily if the disrespect persists. Boundaries provide structure and clarity, even for adult children. They show that respect is non-negotiable while maintaining a loving tone. For example, if your daughter interrupts you repeatedly, you could say, "I value our talks, but I need you to let me finish my thoughts." If the behavior continues, follow through with a consequence, like calmly ending the conversation and revisiting it later. Consistency is key. Clear boundaries teach that actions have consequences without sparking emotional battles. Think of boundaries as guardrails on a road. They keep everyone safe and on track. By setting them calmly, you help your children understand the importance of mutual respect while preserving the warmth in your relationship. Step 4. Be the role model. As elders, you know that actions speak louder than words. If you want respect, show respect. If you want to be heard, listen actively. Your adult children are watching how you navigate conflicts, and your behavior sets the tone for theirs. For example, if you remain patient and respectful during a heated discussion, you're showing them how to handle disagreements with maturity. Being a role model doesn't mean being perfect, it means being consistent. If you value listening, make time to hear your children's perspectives, even when you disagree. If you want kindness, treat them with kindness, even in tense moments. Let's say your son raises his voice during an argument. Instead of matching his tone, respond calmly and respectfully. "I hear you're upset. Can we talk this through calmly?" This approach de-escalates the situation and models the behavior you want to see. Your example has a ripple effect. By demonstrating respect, patience, and emotional maturity, you're not only improving your relationship, but also helping your children develop skills they'll carry into their own lives, whether with you, their spouses, or their own children. Step 5. Build connection beyond conflict. Handling disrespect isn't just about addressing negative moments, it's about nurturing a positive relationship outside of conflict. Spending quality time with your adult children strengthens your bond and makes respectful interactions more natural over time. Find activities you both enjoy, like cooking a favorite family recipe, watching a classic movie, or taking a walk in the park. These moments create memories and build trust. For instance, if you and your daughter share a love for puzzles, set aside an afternoon to work on one together. Use this time to chat, laugh, and connect without distractions. Even small gestures, like calling to check in or sending a thoughtful note, show you care and value the relationship. These positive interactions create a foundation of affection that reduces the frequency and intensity of conflicts. A strong bond doesn't eliminate disagreements, but it makes them easier to navigate. When your children feel connected to you, they're more likely to approach conversations with respect and openness, even during challenging moments. Step 6. Allow space for reflection. After addressing disrespectful behavior and setting boundaries, give your children space to reflect. Change doesn't happen overnight, and pressing for an immediate apology or shift in behavior can create resistance. Instead, let them process their actions and the consequences at their own pace. This space encourages personal growth and self-awareness. For example, if your son dismisses your advice during a family discussion, calmly address it and set a boundary. "I'd love for us to share ideas respectfully next time." Then step back and give him time to think it over. This approach avoids pushing him into a defensive corner and allows him to internalize the importance of respect on his own terms. Reflection fosters maturity. By giving your children room to grow, you're helping them develop a deeper understanding of their actions and their impact on others. This self-awareness is far more powerful than any lecture or reprimand and can lead to lasting change in your relationship. Additional tips for lasting change. Now that we've explored the 6 steps, let's dive into some extra strategies to strengthen your relationship with your adult children and create a more harmonious family dynamic, especially for you as elders navigating these unique challenges. First, practice picking your battles wisely. Not every instance of perceived disrespect warrants a confrontation. If your son forgets to call you back or makes a sarcastic comment, consider whether it's worth addressing or if letting it go might preserve peace. Ask yourself, is this a pattern or just a one-off moment? Letting small slights slide shows your children that not every issue needs to become a conflict, which can foster mutual understanding. Second, involve your children in family decisions. Whether it's planning a holiday gathering or discussing how to support a family member, giving them a voice makes them feel valued and respected. For example, you might say, "I'm planning our family reunion. Any ideas on where we should hold it?" This inclusion builds their sense of responsibility